On a moonlit night in the Sulu Sea, a fisherman casts his net off the coast of Balabac Island, Palawan. The glow of his lantern reflects the pristine waters, but beneath this tranquil surface lies a story of immense strategic importance, one that ties this idyllic island to global geopolitics. Balabac Island, often called the last frontier of the Philippines, is a hidden gem in Palawan's southernmost region. Nestled near the border with Malaysia, this remote island boasts lush mangroves, crystal clear waters, and a vibrant ecosystem teeming with wildlife, including the endangered Balabac mouse deer or pilandar. Its location is equally striking. It sits at the crossroads of the South China Sea and the Celebes Sea, connecting key maritime routes between the Pacific and Indian Oceans. Balabac's geography reads like a paradise for adventurers, and an essential chess piece for strategists. The island is part of a cluster of 31 islets and features a complex mix of terrains: white sand beaches, dense forests, and coral reefs. Its proximity to the Malaysia-Philippines maritime border signifies its role as a sentinel over one of Southeast Asia's most contested regions. But Balabac is not just about natural beauty. It serves as a crucial waypoint for international shipping lanes and lies near the Turtle Islands, a resource-rich zone. The area is also adjacent to the Sunda Shelf, a hotspot for biodiversity and undersea resources. In the modern era, Balabac Island's importance extends far beyond its ecological allure. As territorial disputes intensify in the South China Sea, Balabac finds itself at the center of maritime geopolitics. Its location makes it a potential military outpost capable of monitoring regional activities, from piracy and smuggling to the growing military presence of foreign powers. The Philippine government has recognized this strategic importance and initiated plans to improve infrastructure on the island. From potential radar stations to enhanced naval patrols, Balabac is destined to play a pivotal role in safeguarding the Philippines' sovereignty. It also acts as a buffer zone for critical sea routes, ensuring the free flow of trade while deterring external threats. Balabac Island may appear to be a small dot on the map, but its significance looms large. It is both a gateway to the Philippines' southern seas and a natural bulwark in a region fraught with tension. For travelers, it's a slice of unspoiled paradise. For policymakers, it's a linchpin in the battle for control over the Indo-Pacific. Balabac's story is one of contrasts, an untouched haven brimming with geopolitical intrigue. Balabac Island is strategically positioned at the maritime crossroads, where the West Philippine Sea transitions into the South China Sea, two critical zones that underpin the economic and security dynamics of Southeast Asia. Located just 50 kilometers from Malaysia's Sabah and less than 300 kilometers from the contested Spratly Islands, the island provides a natural vantage point over vital sea lanes. The South China Sea alone accounts for over $3.4 trillion worth of trade annually, representing nearly 30% of global maritime trade. Its waters see the transit of over 40% of the world's liquefied natural gas, LNG, making Balabac a potential gateway and gatekeeper for the free flow of commerce in the Indo-Pacific. The West Philippine Sea is a flashpoint in the Philippines' territorial disputes with China. Beijing's expansive New 10-line claim covers much of the South China Sea, encroaching on waters within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, EEZ. Balabac's proximity to these contested waters elevates its significance for Manila as a forward position to monitor Chinese activities, including the construction of artificial islands and the deployment of naval assets. In recent years, Chinese incursions into Philippine waters have surged, with over 300 reported incidents of maritime harassment. Balabac, with its potential for radar and surveillance installations, could serve as a first line of defense against these activities. The island's location enables the Philippines to assert its territorial claims while ensuring its military has a presence near key choke points. Balabac Island embodies the intersection of nature's bounty and global ambition. Its location near the South China Sea places it squarely in the eye of international disputes over freedom of navigation, resource extraction, and regional dominance. As the Philippines ramps up its military modernization efforts, Balabac's role will only grow in prominence, not just as a sentinel over its southern seas, but as a strategic pivot in the Indo-Pacific balance of power. Whether it's the $3.4 trillion of annual trade flowing nearby or the escalating presence of foreign naval fleets, Balabac Island remains an enduring symbol of the Philippines' fight for sovereignty, and it's key to securing its place in a rapidly evolving world order. In the heart of Southeast Asia's most contested waters, Balabac Island is transforming from a quiet tropical haven into a military stronghold. A strategic push by the Philippines, backed by the United States, is reshaping this southernmost island of Palawan into a critical outpost for regional security and defense. In 2024, the Philippines neared completion of a 3-kilometer runway and a modernized pier on Balabac Island. These infrastructure projects, situated just 300 kilometers from the Spratly Islands, serve as a vital step in fortifying the country's defense perimeter in the West Philippine Sea. The runway, capable of accommodating large military aircraft, is designed to enhance mobility for the Philippine Armed Forces and provide a staging ground for reconnaissance, surveillance, and rapid response missions. This development is not merely about national security. It signals a broader commitment to safeguarding critical sea lanes through which over $3.4 trillion in trade passes annually. By upgrading Balabac's capabilities, the Philippines is asserting its role as a guardian of regional stability while directly addressing growing concerns over external incursions into its territorial waters. At the core of Balabac's militarization is the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA, between the Philippines and the United States. EDCA has become a cornerstone of the two nations' defense partnership, allowing U.S. forces rotational access to key Philippine bases and enabling joint infrastructure projects like the one on Balabac. In 2024, the U.S. announced an additional $128 million investment to enhance facilities under EDCA, including the developments on Balabac. This year also saw the Philippines hosting over 17,000 troops in the annual Balakatan Joint Military Exercises, the largest in the partnership's history. These exercises showcase the growing interoperability between the two nations, with Balabac's facilities playing a pivotal role in maritime drills and air defense scenarios. Balabac's transformation is not just about infrastructure, it's about strategy. Under EDCA, the U.S. has begun prepositioning military equipment on the island, ranging from advanced radar systems to fuel supplies. This ensures rapid deployment capabilities in the event of a crisis, whether it's addressing piracy, responding to natural disasters, or countering aggressive maneuvers in contested waters. The presence of American forces, though rotational, underscores Balabac's importance as a forward base in the Indo-Pacific. With 40% of global LNG shipments passing through nearby waters, securing these trade routes is as much about economic stability as it is about military readiness. For the Philippines, this partnership bolsters its defensive posture, while for the U.S., it reinforces its commitment to maintaining a free and open Indo-Pacific. What was once considered the Philippines' last frontier is fast becoming its first line of defense. Balabac Island's evolving role highlights the intersection of geography, geopolitics, and infrastructure in the 21st century. As the runway and pier near completion, and as EDCA solidifies the U.S.-Philippines alliance, Balabac stands as a testament to the power of strategic collaboration in an increasingly uncertain world. In 2024, Balabac is no longer just a remote island on the map. It's a beacon of resilience and a bulwark against the shifting tides of regional tension. Balabac Island's transformation into a strategic military hub brings promising economic prospects for the region. In 2024, the Philippine government projected that ongoing infrastructure projects, including the 3-kilometer runway and pier, would generate hundreds of local jobs and inject much-needed capital into nearby communities. With defense spending in the Philippines reaching $4.6 billion this year, the ripple effect on local businesses, ranging from construction and logistics to services, has been significant. The island's enhanced infrastructure has the potential to attract investment in complementary industries, such as ecotourism and trade, boosting long-term economic growth. The economic opportunities are evident. The developments on Balabac raise concerns about their impact on local communities and the island's pristine natural resources. Balabac, known for its diverse marine ecosystems and lush biodiversity, is home to endangered species like the Philippine mouse deer and dugongs. The construction of military facilities and increased human activity have put pressure on these habitats, prompting calls from environmental groups for stricter safeguards. For the indigenous Molbog people, balancing cultural preservation with economic integration has become a pressing challenge as modernization reshapes their traditional way of life. The key to sustainable development on Balabac lies in balancing economic ambitions with environmental stewardship. In 2024, the Philippine government introduced stricter environmental impact assessments for all military projects, ensuring that the island's delicate ecosystems are not sacrificed for strategic gains. Collaborative efforts between local authorities, environmental NGOs, and international partners aim to create a blueprint for responsible development. Initiatives such as renewable energy integration into military bases and eco-friendly tourism ventures are being explored to harmonize progress with preservation. Balabac stands at a crossroads, poised to become an economic and strategic cornerstone for the Philippines, while also grappling with the responsibility of protecting its unique natural heritage. The decisions made today will shape not only the island's future, but also its role as a model for balancing national security, economic growth, and environmental conservation in an increasingly contested region. The transformation of Balabac Island into a strategic outpost is reshaping the security dynamics of the Indo-Pacific. Positioned at a critical juncture in the West Philippine Sea, the island's military infrastructure directly contributes to regional stability by serving as a deterrent against aggressive actions by regional powers, particularly in contested waters. As tensions escalate, Balabac provides the Philippines with a forward operating base to monitor maritime activity, enforce territorial claims, and respond swiftly to potential incursions. The island's enhanced capabilities, supported by U.S. collaboration through the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA, are also a signal to other nations in the region. By bolstering its military presence, the Philippines not only asserts its sovereignty, but also strengthens its role as a key player in maintaining the balance of power in the South China Sea. Balabac's strategic evolution underscores its critical contribution to upholding territorial integrity, while fostering regional security amidst an era of heightened geopolitical competition. Balabac Island's evolution into a strategic outpost is far from complete, with several ongoing and future developments set to further enhance its role in the Philippines' defense network. Plans for additional military facilities, such as advanced radar systems and expanded logistics hubs, are underway, positioning Balabac as a linchpin in regional security. Beyond defense, discussions about integrating renewable energy solutions and sustainable infrastructure on the island highlight a vision that blends strategic utility with environmental foresight. However, the path forward is not without challenges. Balancing military modernization with the preservation of Balabac's rich biodiversity and local culture remains a delicate task. Moreover, geopolitical complexities, including the potential for escalating tensions with neighboring powers, could test the island's strategic role. On the other hand, opportunities abound. Enhanced defense capabilities could attract international partnerships, while infrastructure investments may spur economic growth, particularly in trade and ecotourism. In the long term, Balabac's transformation holds profound implications for the Philippines and the broader Indo-Pacific region. As the island solidifies its role in safeguarding maritime routes and asserting sovereignty, it will shape Manila's standing as a key player in regional geopolitics. For the region, Balabac symbolizes the intersection of strategy, sustainability, and security in an era defined by shifting power dynamics. Its future will undoubtedly influence not only the Philippines' trajectory, but also the broader balance of power in the South China Sea. Balabac Island stands at the forefront of the Philippines' efforts to strengthen its sovereignty, bolster regional security, and navigate the shifting tides of Indo-Pacific geopolitics. Its strategic location near the contested Spratly Islands, coupled with significant military developments like the 3-kilometer runway and pier, underscores its critical role as a forward operating base. The island's transformation, fueled by initiatives under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement highlights its growing significance in deterring regional aggression and safeguarding vital maritime routes that underpin global trade. The challenges of balancing strategic ambitions with environmental preservation and local community needs remain pressing. Balabac represents not just a military stronghold, but also an opportunity to harmonize security priorities with sustainable development. As the Philippines positions itself as a key player in maintaining stability in the South China Sea, Balabac Island is emerging as a symbol of resilience and strategic foresight. Its importance extends beyond national borders, shaping the broader narrative of a free and secure Indo-Pacific, where collaboration and preparedness are essential to confronting the challenges of a volatile era. Thank you for tuning into our channel. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis of global issues.